Welcome to LC Screen Talk. My name is Larry, and today we're discussing the Golden Globe nominations. So a little bit closer to awards night, I'll be going through and award by award. On the movie side, I'll be doing my who should win, who will win predictions. But today I just want to go over the nominations, talk about some snubs, talk about some surprises, both pleasant and not so pleasant. So I'm going to kind of just juxtaposition a lot of them because they correlate really well with each other. Like there will be a snub and then there will be a surprise, or a surprise that leads to now this is a snub. And my first case of that is going to be I was really happy that Sing Street busted through and got recognized for Best Musical or Comedy. I really thought it was a charming film. I think it definitely deserved the spotlight. However, how are you going to nominate Sing Street for Best Musical or Comedy, but then snub the music for Sing Street for Best Original Song? It makes no sense. The music is half of what makes that movie so good, and then you don't even recognize the music in the Best Original Song category. And there were so many great ones, but I was hoping they would follow suit with the Critics' Choice Awards and nominate Drive It Like You Stole It. I'm staying within the category of Best Original Song. Super disappointed not to see Audition from La La Land not make it on the list. So City of Stars is on there, probably gonna win, but personally Audition is my favorite song from that film. It just hit me hard. I absolutely adore it. And while I really love City of Stars as well, I just wanted to see Audition get the recognition. So another happy surprise for me was that Nocturnal Animals got some love. I was so disappointed with the Critics' Choice Awards, not really recognizing it for anything. But here, Nocturnal Animals got a Best Director nomination for Tom Ford, as well as a Best Screenplay nomination for Tom Ford. That's amazing. Plus, Aaron Taylor Johnson got nominated for Best Supporting Actor, and I think his performance has largely been overlooked in this whole awards campaign, but he really was fantastic. But then, those lovely surprises lead us right into some snubs upon further review. How does Nocturnal Animals get nominated for Best Director and Best Screenplay, but not get nominated for Best Drama? I feel like if your film qualifies as one of the 5 films with the best directing and one of the 5 films with the best screenplay, you should probably be nominated for Best Drama. I'm also super sad to continue to see Jake Gyllenhaal get no love, but surprised and sad to see Michael Shannon not get love here. I thought he was fantastic. He's right on par with Aaron Taylor Johnson. I think he might be a little bit better, but they're both just so amazing. So I think they probably just kind of went with one, but still disappointed not to see Michael Shannon get in. Speaking of supporting roles, I'm continually saddened that Lupita Nyong'o is not getting her due recognition. She was so good in Queen of Katwe, and she still continues to go completely unnoticed. So I'm sad the Globes didn't nominate her or give her her shine, but she's already an Oscar winner, so A. Who I was very happy to see the Golden Globes give some shine to was Jessica Chastain for her role in Miss Sloane. I was stunned she wasn't getting in there for the Critics' Choice Awards and hasn't really been in the conversation a whole lot because her performance is so good. So now that we have them split up, we have 10 total slots for actresses in the lead categories. Thank you for giving Jessica Chastain her deserved nomination. So let's go ahead and look at the comedy musical category because I'm pretty stunned that Deadpool really has momentum right now. So I made a joke that, the best comedy at the Critics' Choice Awards, it's been getting nominated for Best Picture. No chance this year because Deadpool won. To my surprise, Deadpool just got nominated for Best Comedy or Musical at the Golden Globes, and Ryan Reynolds got nominated for Best Actor in a Comedy or Musical. I love Deadpool. I had a lot of fun with Deadpool. I do think it's hilarious. I just did not expect it to get this kind of awards love. I'm happy it is, but I'm also very, very shocked. So I guess it's still well within the realm of possibility that Deadpool may be an Oscar nominee this year. However, I'm shocked it's getting nominated over a little bit more highbrow of comedy, like The Nice Guys, which I think is one of the best comedies of the year. And I'm super sad to see it get zero love at the Golden Globes. I think it was a great film, highly underseen and underrated, and all of that love it received over at the Critics' Choice, gone, because it got nothing here. I'm also really sad that The Edge of 17 did not get nominated for Best Comedy or Musical. It actually seems to me that the comedy and musical category this year is a lot stronger than the drama category. So I guess there's just not enough space, but The Edge of 17 was so good. I was hoping to see it get in there. Super happy Haley Steinfeld got her nomination though, but let's shift our focus a little bit over to one of my favorite categories to talk about, and that's animation. So our big three hitters, they're still here, they're still in the game. What shocks me is that Pixar didn't get nominated. The award shows usually they have a spot carved out for whatever Pixar film is released that year. I mean, come on, Brave won Best Animated Picture. So I am stunned that Finding Dory did not get nominated for Best Animated Film this year. And I'm even more stunned that Sing is there in its place. I think that Sing is a fine film, but I do not think it's better than Finding Dory, so I find that to be a very odd choice. And I find it to be a very odd choice that more highbrow animation is not in there instead of either one of the two, like Your Name or The Red Turtle. It's all very strange that the animes and the hand-drawn animation are getting almost no love this year, and that Pixar is just kind of getting shoved out of the way for Illumination Studios on an okay effort. And Sing continued the love in the Best Original Song category, again taking up space that was more well-deserved for anything from Sing Street or for Audition from La La Land. So pretty disappointed that they went through with that. Lesser snubs for me, I think, come with Hans Zimmer in the Best Score category. So while I haven't seen Hidden Figures, he is nominated there. But I just think that the Batman v Superman score and the Kung Fu Panda 3 scores are both pretty spectacular. I think maybe they're just a little too similar to what Hans Zimmer has done in the past, so they're not going to get recognized, but they were great. I kind of wish that they were more in this conversation. So now I just want to talk about some big shocks at the award show at large, because some heavy hitters really got snubbed here. Some of the choices I kind of like and I agree with, and then some choices I'm just a little bit baffled by. First of all, Martin Scorsese's Silence, 0 nominations. It was completely snubbed, left out across the board. I'm wondering if maybe it hasn't screened for critics and groups at all, because I don't think it's really made a splash anywhere on the award circuit. Or maybe it's just not that good. I know that's sacrilegious to say about a Martin Scorsese film, but I mean, it's really not able to drum up any sort of awards buzz so far, so that's pretty shocking. I was also pretty stunned at the lack of Arrival, but this one's a little bit more kind of optimistic stunned. So don't get me wrong, I enjoyed Arrival. I thought it was a solid, well-made film, but I've been pretty surprised at the awards attention that it's been receiving, it being named like Best Movie of the Year, it's on people's top 5 list. I was nowhere near that level of love, and I actually think the third act pretty much unraveled the film, but it's been getting that awards buzz, so I thought for sure it would probably continue that with something like the Golden Globes, but nope, they left it off the list for Best Drama, they left it off the list for Best Screenplay. Only real thing it got nominated for was Amy Adams, and even there I think she should be getting nominated for Nocturnal Animals instead, but also Fences getting snubbed in all of the major categories. So Denzel Washington and Viola Davis both got their nominations, but Fences nowhere to be seen in the categories for Best Drama, Best Screenplay, Best Director. So maybe that one's not such a shoo-in to get in for Best Picture as we thought. So I know we all like to rag on the Golden Globes, but let's just look at the data here. They are a very good indicator of who's going to be nominated at the Oscars. Of course, the Oscars are definitely going to throw in some shockers, some surprises, shake things up. They'll deviate from the Golden Globe nominations. They'll deviate from the SAG Award nominations. But once we get to the SAG Award nominations, those are even better a predictor than the Golden Globes. But the Globes do kind of take shape. They're definitely a better indicator than the Critics' Choice Awards and all of the critic awards and lists that have been handed out so far. So it'll definitely be interesting come awards night. I can't wait to share my predictions with you. But first, I want to know what you thought. Who are you disappointed to be seen left off of this nominations list? Who are you excited to see get some shine? I want to know all of your big snubs, all of your big surprises. What are your thoughts on these Golden Globe nominations? Let me know either in the comment section down below or hit me up on Twitter. I love you all so much for your support. Mwah. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!